Hey guys, let's talk about a big part of English conversation, small talk. Everyone does it, and although some people think it's about unimportant things, it's actually a very important part to having a good English conversation. If you can get small talk down, it will be a big boost to your English conversation skills. So if you guys are ready to get into it, let's talk about small talk. Hey, so first, what is small talk? It can be defined as a light or a casual conversation, and some people think it's even an unimportant part of conversation. I, however, think that small talk is a key part to a great English conversation. Small talk serves the function of being a good way to form bonds or maintain and create relationships. So today let's talk about some topics that you can use for your small talk. So first let's get into the topic of work. And a question that you might have heard before, maybe you've even used it before, is what do you do? And this is of course talking about right now, but you can always go back. For example, if they said they were a banker, you can always go back and find out more information about them. So, for example, how long have you been a banker? Or, what bank do you work for? You can also try to get more information about what they like or dislike about their jobs as well. What do you like about your job? Or what do you dislike about your job are some good questions you can do to get a little more detail into that topic. You can even ask them, did you always want to be a banker? Or what does the typical day of a banker look like? You could even get into future plans. For example, what is your dream job? Or something like, if you didn't have to worry about money, what would you do? The key is to ask questions that can lead you into a little bit of a conversation. So try to avoid yes or no questions that can kind of stop the conversation right in its tracks. And next, let's talk about a topic that I really like, sports. Sports can be a universal experience, so there's a lot of opportunities for you to get in some good small talk on this topic. There are many things to choose from here. For example, what is your favorite sport? Or what is your favorite team? You could even ask, do you play any sports? Make sure that you keep up on what season it is, and you'll be able to ask about any current events. For example, hey, did you catch that game last night? If you're a basketball fan like I am, you can ask about the new in-season tournament that's going on right now. If there's any sports that are popular to your native country, you can ask them, do you know about, and of course just add on that sport at the end of the question. And just like with the work question before, you should play it by ear and only take the conversation as far as the other person would like to go with it. Travel is also a big topic that you can use for small talk, and if people have ever had a chance to travel, they usually want to talk about it. Try asking, where have you been? Or what are some of your favorite spots? You can even ask, what are your favorite vacations? I still work my first trip to New York with my wife into many conversations to this day. Even if you haven't traveled, people have somewhere that they might like to go to in the future. So try asking them something like, where would you like to visit? Or if you want to get a little more creative with the questioning, how about something like, if time and money were no object, what is your dream vacation? This gives you more things to think about, and it could also lead to more conversations. Next, let's talk about food. So food brings up so many different memories and emotions, so it's a really good topic for small talk. You can start with something easy like, have you tried any new restaurants lately? And you can also find out more about what they like by asking them, what kinds of foods are you into? Or just think of something a little more simple, what are your favorite foods? Do you do any cooking is also a good question. And if they say yes, you can also find out if there's something that maybe they'd be interested in learning how to cook as well. If you want to find out more about them in the past, how about asking something like, what is your favorite home cooking? Or what is something that your mother or grandmother cooked that you really love? Back to the present, you can ask something simple like, Do you have any good lunch ideas today? Small talk is a real light conversation, so maybe let me know some questions that you have down in the comments below. I really look forward to reading some. And lastly, I will talk about a topic that could seem boring, but it could be a way to help you avoid an awkward silence or could also connect you to another topic as well. And of course, that topic would be the weather. So right now, for example, in Japan where I'm living, it's starting to get cold. So you can just point out something very simple, very obvious. It's getting cold now, isn't it? Or think about something like, what do you think about this weather? It's a simple observation, but it's something that everyone has sort of an opinion or something that they can respond to, so you can kind of get a little conversation started, and then maybe you can move into something else when you guys are comfortable with each other. And of course, there's many other topics that you can use for small talk, but these are just some of the ones that we're going to talk about today. So next time you have a chance, see if you can use one of these topics that get a little small talk started. And the main thing about small talk is just try to keep it light and casual, then you'll be doing just fine. So I hope you guys have a chance to make small talk. If you are interested in how to think in English, how about checking out this video I'll leave right here. If you have any good small talk questions, how about leave those down in the comments below, and also hit like and share this with somebody that you think this will benefit. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you.